I'm Fletcher Brown here with another artist video blog at KIX96Country.com. Our guest today all the way from Nashville, Tennessee by way of Calgary, Canada. Please welcome Carissa Leigh. I don't know why I always want to Calgarian. That for some reason Calgary, Canada, it's too much C's for me.
I know, it's an alliteration.
And then you have Carissa Leigh, and it's like my mouth says, no, there's too many C's.
I know. You kind of want to go with like Clarissa explains it all.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
We could do that.
I can explain it all just without the L.
Well, obviously you can. You're super brilliant. You studied in Hawaii. You studied sports reporting and anthropology. Which, honestly, anthropology, that's what I'm interested in.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I don't really know anything
I'll talk about that all day long.
We're going to talk about ancient cultures and their sports. That's what we're going to do. Because you studied that in Hawaii.
I did.
How did you go from that to songwriting?
It was just a very roundabout way, actually. I mean, there is some crossover, with cultures and telling stories, and then, country music is very visual and very about painting the story of the song. But I actually started a grad school program and just was really tired of school, so I thought I'll take a fun class, and I took songwriting.
Okay, and so you found that you had a knack for it, or just maybe was this something that you'd considered much earlier in your life?
Well, I had always been involved in music, and I definitely considered doing an artist type thing, but just like a lot of people, I'd always been told no, or you're not good, or all these different things, and I kind of let that get to me, and then I finally was at a place in my life where I was able to overcome that and just be like, you know what, no, I have things to say, and I'm gonna say them. Mm-hmm. And you've chosen country music as your venue. Absolutely,
now, you grew up listening to, you say, your father's rock and roll albums, and your grandfather's country music albums.
I did.
What specifically, which artist would you say that you were drawn to the most as a young woman?
I think, as a young woman, I have to tell you, I was hugely influenced by Shania Twain.
Oh, yeah.
Because that was, she's Canadian, she was a brunette, like back in the day, it was all blonde country singers.
You're
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
Shania
It was
Twain.
and Terry Clark, it was like the two, and then, Reba. So it was like, okay, she's from my country, and I loved what she was saying, and she was fun. And then as far as, when I was really young, I was really influenced by, like Skinner and like Alabama, and, those kind of like Southern rock, almost country type things. So
now you say as far as the music that you make, your style of music, you kind of hope to blend these two unifying musical forces, these very singular forces, rock and roll and country music, and you kind of want to hybrid that, like you say, if Leonard Skinner and Dolly Parton had a baby, which honestly is terrifying a thought to me if that were to like literally come true. But I mean, musically it could work. So is that how you would describe? Obviously, the first single, "Bad Boy," speaks loudly to that. But.
Yes, yeah. I think I found like a nice balance of where I have those kind of sassy songs that have that kind of rock vibe in them, and then I have some of those sweeter, more country-like songs where I'm a little more delicately handling the music there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's talk about the EP that's released now, Blackbird, and let's talk about the first single, "Bad Boy." You're a co-writer on all of the songs on the EP. Where did Bad Boy come from?
A Bad Boy, we were just sitting around. We had written a ballad. We were just sitting around. We were like, we have quite a bit of time left till our next session, so let's write another song. Mm-hmm. And Marty goes, well, what if we tried to figure out what women want? I don't know what women want. And I'm like, I don't really know what women want either, but let me tell you what I want. So, it kind of came out just as like a bad boy. I just want a bad boy. And he's like, well, let's talk about all these things. What is a bad boy? Yeah,
and I totally forgot you were coming today, so I wore the least bad boy outfit that I could find, But I just wanted I do actually have a tattoo.
Oh.
That's a hallmark of the bad boy.
It is.
And I've watched someone get a piercing.
That's
which
bad.
is close to actually doing it, and I've often considered getting a motorcycle. Again, hallmark of the bad boy.
Hallmarks of the bad boy.
So. I don't know. 1 out of 3 really is awful.
Well, it's almost 2 out of 3, and then it's a Meatloaf song. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, folks can find the EP. It's available now on iTunes.
It is. Yep. And you can find me online, and then that's a great way to find my music also, because I occasionally tweet about it. So Twitter, Carissa Leigh, and Facebook, Carissa Leigh. And, of course, Instagram, because I love taking pictures.
Absolutely.
It's Carissa Leigh Music.
So find her on all the social media.
Yeah.
Find her, Carissa Leigh. It's CarissaLeighMusic.com?
That's right.
Carissa Leigh Music.
Oh, actually, that is the Instagram.
That's
My
Instagram.
bad. I'm sorry.
There's so many.
There's so many, and I try to keep it simple, but then even
Google.
I forget.
Just Google Carissa Leigh.
Yeah.
And that's Leigh.
That's right.
All right. Carissa Leigh, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Look for a live version of her music right here elsewhere on this website, and hopefully we can get her to come back all the way to... You're in Calgary, you living in Nashville?
I live in Nashville.
All right, from Nashville, Tennessee. Look for her coming to a venue near you, Carissa Leigh, and we'll see you next time. Another artist video blog at KIX96Country.com.